Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How about nigga rapping conscious but he ignorant? How you from the hood but still gon' go legitimate? How you fuck a bunch of but they still respect the women? He's
It's only with campfire.
We're not that professional, mate.
Hola!
Sorted.
How cool is this? A special guest. Bailey Winnan.
How you going?
You might know him from such films as Maverick Campers does Cape.
Welcome to the shed reveal. Stick around to the end. There's a Chevy here and it's got a motor in it. Means it can do burnout. Yeah, Macca?
At the end, yes.
Well, you got to stick around to the end of the video. We'll do that at the end. But let's get stuck into this episode. We're going to go through the world's best backyard shed, in my opinion.
We could call it that.
Yeah. It's not really a reveal because everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
But we're going to run you guys through.
Today's the day. It's my dream shed.
Yep.
It's definitely why I've worked my absolute ass off for the last 7,000 years.
You look great for your age.
I know.
From start to finish, how we got to this point, because it is finished. It's looking good. Even the hoist is in. Bailey, what do you reckon walking around the corner in here?
Oh, what a shed. Plenty of 10 mils. I really noticed that from afar. You've got pretty much a place for everything. There's more jacks than I know what to do with, but oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it works.
Works.
Sweet. That's a win.
It even picks me up. I'm a big dog.
Big strong boy. Typical cruiser owner.
Yeah.
Strong boy.
How far do we go? Okay.
So what made you go up this design? We've got a double and a single door.
So I went the Skillion just so that it looks fancy. Really, there's absolutely. I kind of wish I didn't now because I originally wanted the hoist over there. So let's start with my stuff ups. When you order the shed, you pick a height, and what you don't realise in that height, which I should have looked at the drawings, was there's a 300mm beam through the middle.
Yeah,
So,
which is now the hoist. You can see the hoist sort of tucks in behind it.
yeah, but I guess the other reason I skillioned it that way was just to keep the height down for the neighbours, so that I'm not like casting shadows on the house and yard and
All the rules, you know.
all the rules and things and stuff. We've done the concrete, obviously, so you can drive in here. The slab is epoxy coated with 100% coverage flake. It's actually a stone flake look, and looks like a stone benchtop with 2 layers of polyurethane on top of that. It's actually got a bit of grain in it, so it's actually pretty grippy. And because it's such a light flake, you can still find bolts.
Yes. You know, number one comment from mechanics is, oh, you're never going to find your screws and bolts. It's not too bad. It's pretty good.
It does also hide the weld burn because the little black specks, when you put weld burn in it, just looks like you got a few more black
You're
specks.
just making it better.
One of the big things we get asked about a lot is what wall did I use? What did I line it with?
Because it's unpainted, it looks different, but most people know.
It's FC sheet, basically, compressed fibre sheeting, but it's a James Hardy product called Easy Lap, which has basically this shadow line groove where the sheets just lap over each other. Looks tidy, it's about 9mm thick. It's pretty strong. Like, I think you would still drive a car through it. So I wouldn't go reversing a toe ball into it. if you lean against it or hit it, like it's pretty solid. Like,
Yeah.
It's not going to ding like a plasterboard wall.
I actually wanted it white to start with, but now I'm kind of really liking it because it looks good with the signage on it.
That's why I went with the tin on the roof and the tin on the wall as well.
Oh yes, all right. So we got lined the roof.
Yeah, it's Coro. I didn't bother insulating the inside of the walls because it's on the sheet. It's sandwiched between the sheet and the framing of the shed.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same stuff you use when you insulate a new roof, and it also runs down the walls.
So we've done the roof and that whole wall.
Yeah, so I did that for sound and for the aircon.
We got 2 aircons.
2 aircons, 2 5 kilowatts. They were second hand, so I rattle canned them black. They look cool. We built the mez.
How do you get up there,
I'll show you.
Obviously, eventually it'd be some sort of ladder, but.
I think it's some sort of a pull down ladder, but at the moment,
Oh, look at him go, he's ninja.
it's really easy.
I won't be able to get up to show everyone, but there's a DJ deck up there.
This is the DJ jack. You can sort of just, you can stand up here, just. And that comes to my next mistake. I made this slightly too low. So the King Chrome workshop, I'm going to call it a workshop because it's that big, normally has wheels on it that are 200mm, and I missed out by 50mm of fitting under here. So I took the wheels off. This bench is a bit lower than normal.
Oh, this is the wheels.
That's why.
You got them in there, eh?
That's the wheels are normally on it because this thing weighs like a ton.
So before we get into the tools, because that's a whole thing, lighting. He's done the lighting for me. Filming, let's say.
Well, yeah, except I still can't work out cameras to stop the flickering. Clearly TJ can because this probably isn't flickering.
Don't say be too soon.
With a little bit of lighting issues, so we've got this window and that window that I'm going to get tinted, so I'll get that done. But I'll put lights in the walls, so I've got 4 of these, 11 in the roof.
So yeah.
I've got another 3 downlights over here. I've got some LED strips run across the beam just for some colour at night, which would be pretty cool.
Newest addition, which most people haven't seen yet, maybe not till this episode, is the hoist rotary lift. Am I right?
Rotary lift you can purchase from Burson Auto Parts. Basically, your car sits a little bit further back. You'll notice that the legs are a little bit shorter. So the reason I went with this hoist is asymmetric design. You see the poster on the piss. Like they're meant to be on the piss, so they're turned.
Yeah.
You got a shorter arm at the front and a longer arm at the back, so that the car can be back better up. You can actually open your door right out. So you'll see in future episodes we'll have doors like way open. And besides that is this trio arm design. So the whole arm pulls out, but then this just slides.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
Which is so much easier than trying to pull out another one because these things get jammed up and do all sorts of funky stuff. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I really like that. Alright, so it's 240 volt, also 3-phase, so for workshops and stuff. It actually comes with all these attachments included. So it's got a pad, which I think is a great idea, with the little legs. It's got short and long extensions, and it's got your wind-up pad there. And you also get to deal with a cool sales team. I dealt with Wes and Alan, they're absolute legends, super helpful, gave me heaps of info. Yeah, go the Burson's team. Right, so I decided to leave this one to the experts. So I got Caleb and Adam down here from Ace's Workshop Solutions. And yeah, it's probably not something you really want to be putting in yourself at home. Leave it to the professionals. Last thing you want's a car falling on you. It's about, what is it, $980 to fit?
Yeah.
Small price to pay for a bit of safety, so.
All depending on the courage we need and the driveway we've got to get in.
Also depending on logistics, right? Lucky I got concrete everywhere and the hoist was in the shed, so that helped.
Give us a nice air-conditioned shed, yeah, we might do it a little bit cheaper.
Sweet, well lucky I got the aircon. Yeah, we got the hard job, eh? Putting stickers. Yeah.
That's solid as.
First lift. Yoo-hoo!
Solid.
Huge win.
Check the locks now.
He's in work mode, this bloke. Can't stop him.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's good.
You done this before?
I did 200 times.
Yeah.
That's your new car park underneath.
Yeah.
Interesting thing under there.
Yeah, the S15 will fit, I don't know. Oh, the Apache might actually.
You got to admit it, isn't it like a dream come true?
Oh,
I can't believe you.
that's the craziest.
You walk around the corner.
It's the craziest thing, like when the boys were helping me put it in, or actually I was helping them put it in. I didn't do bugger all, I hurt my back. I was just kept sitting there looking at it, just going, I've got a friggin' hoist in my house. Like, this is, I've been working on my back for like 15 years. Like, it's a dream. Like, it's absolutely, it's mind blowing that I finally just pulled the pin and went, I'm going to build a big ass shed. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to really treat myself this year. Well, last year, so. And here we are. Yeah, going to build some wicked cars out of here now. It's going to really help.
I reckon we're coming up to like 7-8 months, hey?
Yeah, how long did I say I was going to take?
Mackie's like, yeah, it'll be 2 months done. Call it finished now.
Yeah.
There's not much more to do. So it's not a quick process. There's a lot, like even earthworks, like it's concreted all the way behind. I call it the wrecking yard. Who can say they've got a wrecking yard in their own house, eh?
When that garden shed bit's finished, I can move all that stuff into there, and then we'll be finished.
Well, the yard looks like bloody nightmare.
Looks like a bomb hit it, and I just did a tip run the other day.
Show you guys this stuff turning up because it was actually a situation building it.
It was extreme. Like there was a lot happening.
I don't know if that truck's big enough for your tools, mate.
Don't know if the truck's big enough. Pretty big truck for a couple socket sets, eh?
Tools are here, guys. Shed's nearly done. We've got a bit of a merch pack here. Look at this.
Now your love's gone bad. Yeah, your love gone bad. Now the sea is mad. Yeah, the sailor is sad to the siren's way. Now your love don't go. Yeah, your love don't go.
I think the boys have hooked me up with like the entire King Chrome catalogue.
Tools have arrived.
I'm the King Chrome of the castle. You do this, you do this.
Run us through what we got here. You don't even know.
I don't even know. Boys have gone above and beyond, eh? Like, high lift jacks, Jesus, work lights, creepers, job site markers. Oh man, like just insane amounts of stuff. Fans, vacuums, pressure washers.
We're going to get stuck into trying to build this now and getting it all set up. It's going to look like you're a sponsored NASCAR driver or something.
Yeah. Shut these up and put the aircon on. Way too hot.
Hello.
Ah, look who's arrived! Talk to my chest.
I like the chest cam and the enthusiasm.
Woo! Helpers arrived to lift this onto there. I'm just over here chest pumping things.
Yeah, your love gone bad. Now the sea is mad. Yeah, the sailor is sad to the siren's way.
Oh, woohoo! It even comes to someone to build the cars for me.
I'm a genie.
This is great.
Earn the beer.
Work hard enough.
He comes around, he just wants beer.
I know, he just wants a beer, it never helps. Oh, see that sheet? Oh, Ben, yeah, always looks exactly perfect.
Yeah, your love don't go. Don't goddamn don't let you all alone. Now
This is number one, so I'm assuming.
They numbered, are they?
Yeah, the boxes. I'm assuming this goes on. Wow. Shit, yeah. Paper dust. Holy dooly.
Kangaroos. Got any cable ties in there? Cable ties.
King Chrome? Kid Chrome.
Baby spanner there. Little baby talk crank.
Little baby talk crank.
Well, I would go sockets and spanners are your next most used.
Oh, God, that is heavy.
Straw do you want?
Next one.
This one?
Yep, that'll do.
Oh, there we go.
It's straight up Christmas. This is the best Christmas I've ever had in my whole life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're screwed.
It's driving me up the wall.
Whoa.
That's a bit of me.
I just went big dog.
The big dog. Do you even know what that is, Scott? No. Stick to Thailand, mate.
I could use it as a hammer.
Yeah, put it out at night, charge your crystals then. Yeah.
Charge crystals and your screwdrivers.
My screwdriver.
With the magnet charger. I had no idea that was a thing.
Alrighty, now we've got all the tools in kind of in place. Still learning where they all are. Might run through a few of them with the boys and see what we got in here. What was the lottery worth this week, mate?
I reckon it was about 18 mil.
Jeez, that's going to turn some heads.
Hey Sam, you got that $50 show me, mate? Oh, this should square it off. Oh,
I don't know. Something doesn't measure up about that.
Well, I don't know, like, this is a bit of a cutting edge tool.
God damn, Mac, I don't know who's in charge around here.
I really don't want to pry into what's going on here.
The aircon's got me hooked in here.
It's pretty cold already.
It just sounds like you're saying random bits and pieces.
I don't know, have you asked Alan?
I don't know, he tied me down last week.
That's all well and good, but I got a salt.
Oh, see you, Becky, mate, you gotta brush up on your jokes, eh?
This is not a drill. I haven't heard puns of this caliber before.
Don't know, but you talk a lot of shit.
I don't know, how do we gauge these jokes?
These jokes are really blowing me away. We getting hammered tonight?
You're a tool.
Put a sock in it, Claire. Driving me up the wall, every little bit of it.
Tell you what, she was vice behind her years.
Get a grip. I don't know, yeah, you need to shift your attitude.
Oh!
Let me just adjust it for you.
This is riveting content.
Really heating up in here.
Take it to the post and mail it to me.
Wait, Matt, this tool sucks.
I thought I was in trouble there.
That'll leave a mark. Saw a good movie the other day. Yeah, it's really attractive.
Screw this.
We've done a fair bit.
Apply again. Sam, you order a few strippers for tonight? I'll put a plug in it. I hear ya. We go clamping this weekend.
Oh, I don't know, I'm all fired up.
Alrighty, we're just gonna go have a quick look at the 80 series Baileys. But let us know, is there anything else we can do to this shed to make it even more dreamy? Because I'm not sure if there is.
I don't know.
Let's go look at this 80.
Yeah, let's go have a quick squiz, eh?
Fresh. Are we like got a scoop here, or is it?
No one's had a walkthrough since it's done. So it runs, it drives.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
I don't know about anyone else, but it looks like you get bobbed a lot, mate.
You need to have 8 when you tow a camper trailer.
and
Like,
2 spares.
You've got to have 2 just in case.
Just gotta zoom in on what's going on here. It's a Land Cruiser thing.
You just got to unlock
Yeah.
him.
Right,
There you go.
Oh no, it had central. I heard it. That's,
Yeah, it unlocked all the doors.
Yeah.
So that's a little win.
Oh, this is fancy.
This is fancy, mate.
Oh,
We're
that's
the
way
next
fancier
level
than
up.
mine. Look at that.
Yeah, just flick him.
Oh, nice.
He's on.
That's way harder to steal.
So what is it? LS3.
LS3. So we took out the 1FZ that was in it and we converted it to an LS3. You might think, oh, 2 snorkels, definitely Bluetooth. It's not. Look at that.
Holy. Holy.
6.2 V8. Oh, now I know what it is. It says it on the airbox.
Just in case you can't read.
Yeah. Do you have badges too? Nah.
Nah, I didn't want to go the old badge.
it?
So it's got like the relocation bracket for the alternator because typically it's down the bottom, but
Yeah.
it gets in the way with the aircon. So we've got a high mount on both sides and means more mud punching.
Yeah, 79 series, they didn't get the memo on that either.
No, they didn't. They missed that. They missed a few things, you know, but
I don't know as much about Mac, about engines, so I just know it's pretty cool.
sounds good.
Just twisted his arm into a little limmy, so we'll just warm her up a bit and
Oh, rubber arm.
we'll go around there. I learned a new law actually. Your exhaust has to exit the driver's side, not the passenger. Woo.
Power.
Oh, that'll get you excited in the morning.
Cruiser company rear bar.
Oh, that's what Jamin's got on his.
Fridge comes out. Don't look in there. That hasn't been emptied since Fraser.
Oh,
Little table in the end.
It's been here since Fraser.
Yeah. So I don't really want to open it. So it won't be nice. And then you got all the tools. Obviously King
Oh, King Crow, baby!
all the good stuff. Yeah, so 270 awning. And then we've got
you got the little flappy window?
a little flappy window, but everyone sort of goes like
That cruiser company one?
this. Cruise company one.
Yeah, Jamin's got that one, yeah.
They're so cool. And then we got a Red Arc Go Block in here.
Yeah,
Little dock.
these are cool, man. I
They're so
like them.
handy. Like instead of putting like a full big management system, you can take it in and out and run in different cars instead of having to pay. Over and over.
I am actually considering, mine's just there guys, so I was considering a 270 and Bailey's like, have a look at this one. So maybe is this a new product?
Brand new, fresh as
I've
can.
never heard of Maverick having awnings, so it's new to me. What's the weight? That's the main for me.
Under 30 kilos.
Under 30.
What size rims and tyres are on this again?
17s and 33s.
33.
Oh, nice. So it stops the water.
Stops the water.
I got it.
How's how we just salesman?
I got a full drive shaft or something. Anyway, didn't you promise us something, mate? You gonna do a bit of a skid?
Oh my beer.
Dead skid!